spent more than 8 hours at Gaylord, Texas. Y'all, when they call it so much Christmas, they mean it. So we're going to list all the things that we did and rank them on a scale of 1 to 10 to let you know what things you should do when you come this Christmas.
The Gaylord Texan Resort and Convention Center in Grapevine, Texas is quite the destination. Nick has been to the Gaylord for a convention before, but I'd only heard rumor about the winter wonderland they create there every Christmas. It was the focus of our Thanksgiving weekend in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We weren't sure if it'd be a half day or more than that, but I can tell you now, give it a full day to experience it all, and there will still be more to come back for next time. We headed to the convention center to the Christmas Village to start our day. Ice, featuring the Polar Express, was a walk-through experience of huge, colorful ice sculptures carved out of over 2 million pounds of ice. They provide you with one of their signature blue parkas, which you're required to wear in the experience, but you'll want it because it's only 9 degrees in there. We pre-purchased to reserve our time, and tickets were $35 each. Look! It's ice! Does it look cold? It's an ice Tom Hanks. It took us a little over half an hour to go through the experience, and strollers are not permitted, so be prepared.
Okay, you beat the dare.
Our kids' favorite part was the ice slide in one room. There is a smaller slide for little ones, and you can ride down in pairs if you prefer. The big train in here was also gorgeous. Ice is the most popular holiday event at the Gaylord, and it hasn't been at the Grapevine location for the last 2 years, so expect it to be crowded. I mean, really crowded. But it was the highlight of the offerings for a reason. We gave it an 8 out of 10. As we exited, Nick's glasses steamed up. Again, it was cold. And of course, there was a giant gift shop area as you exited in case you need any souvenirs. The Christmas Carousel was just outside of the ice exhibit, and it was sweet. But we had decided to purchase the unlimited ticket for $12 instead of a single ride for $6, and it didn't actually save us any money. We give it a 5 out of 10 with so many other options.
I still like the carousel so much that we're in line to do it again. This is not a comprehensive overview of everything going on here. There is so much, we cannot cover it all. So we're just going to show you the parts that we're doing, which are most of the things that are more like little kid friendly. But if you want to check it out, there are plenty of other things like the big snow slides, snow tubing, and things like that for older kids too.
Then we needed a snack, and we were excited to find Crunchy's Popcorn had a very clean kettle corn option. This booth was just outside the Christmas Village, and it was a great gluten-free, dairy-free treat. Lexus was also sponsoring a beanie booth where they gave you a hat and customized it with your monogram. Think of Santa's snow throw as a cross between a snowball fight and a carnival game. You purchase a bucket of snowballs for $11 and get to try pitching them at moving elf targets. Asher proved that he has a pretty good arm, but it was nearly an hour wait to get to play. So my kids said this is the event that they would skip next time. We only give this one a 3 out of 10. The Snoopy Scavenger Hunt was $13 per booklet, and we purchased a book for each child so they could each get a prize when we completed the hunt. There is no time limit, you just do it on your own. And it's a great way to explore the resort side of things if you've been spending most of your time in the convention center space, where so many of the holiday activities are located. This took us to the arcade, shops, and other areas that we wouldn't have seen otherwise. 7 out of 10. The Shine Light Show in the Lone Star Atrium is a complimentary event that brings music and lights to the giant Christmas tree in the center of the atrium, along with other lights around this grand space. It was the perfect way to fill time while resting on a bench and waiting for our dinner reservations. Since it was free, 7 out of 10. We weren't able to get reservations in advance, so when Zeppole opened at 4:30, we were waiting to put our name in, and they had us come back at 6:30. We were seated on the patio outside the restaurant, which is still inside the atrium, so we got to see the light show again while eating dinner. It was special. We also found them wonderfully accommodating of our diet. They have gluten-free bread service with an olive oil garnish and a gluten-free pasta, which the kids got with a tomato sauce as their kids' meal. It was a hit. Nick and I asked if we could get the salmon on some pasta since the chorizo orzo it usually comes on is not gluten-free. And we also got a side of roasted mushrooms that were the perfect accompaniment, jam-packed with flavor. Everything was beautifully executed and the service was so happy to help. We felt pampered after a long day on our feet. Definitely 9 out of 10. And now we had the energy for one final activity. I know there are lots of places to see holiday lights, but this is a lovely add-on to cap off the day. It's fun to get up close to the lights, and every few steps there's another photo op. So if you're looking to make your Instagram more holly jolly, this is the place. Tickets were $17 per person, and we pre-reserved our time. We give it a 7 out of 10. We made some beautiful family memories spending our holiday weekend at the Gaylord Texan in Grapevine. If you're in the Dallas area, we recommend you take your family here. Be sure to like and subscribe so you can see more about our Dallas weekend. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope you guys have a magical holiday season. See you next time, travelers.